Hello traders, Nick Shaheen here. Making a commercial. No, just discussing Apple today. Just to prove a point or get a point across that I do all the time, over and over. So Apple of late has been on fire. And today I made a few comments that came kind of true. So just showing the process that got me to make the right decision or to anticipate the right move. First of all, this is a 5-minute chart, and this is today, 1227. It opened a new high, defying all odds. Nobody can see any wrong with it on good volume, and then fell off a cliff. But that's not the point. Bounced halfway, kind of, so Fibonacci people are happy, and then tested the floor. Good, it bounced, but it drifted lower. Lower highs, bouncing on a floorboard. So I noted and shared on Twitter, and StockTwits. So if you don't believe me, you can go to my stream, Racer Nick, and you can see that I said if it loses 290, it would go to 288, and that would be a must-hold level. And if that's lost, the next one won't be until 284 and a half-ish. So those are the comments I made ahead of time, somewhere around here. And I wasn't like a seer. I'm just making the point that the way it's behaving, it needs to hold that floor that it established today. And if not, I also noted the consequences. Anybody can do this, but you just have to have the eye for it. And then when it came closer to here, I noted, okay, it's coming like right now. It's decision time, Apple. Sure enough, just minutes, maybe a minute later, within a minute, fell to where? 288. And it bounced. So how did I know that? I'm just looking at levels. And we do this all day in the chat room. So if you like what you see here, we do this is where the commercial is, all day, every day. Link down below. Free peek at it. Why not join? Not everybody can join because I really need good personalities that fit. So now, what now before the end of the day? I would look for the neckline that it lost. So 290 will become the underbelly that the bulls will try to test. They just lost it. And now exactly as I'm talking, they're testing it. 290 exactly. If it fails, then they need to hold above 288. If not, you can see how it draws an inverse cup and handle type of a deal where it attacks the neckline and it loses it. That's why it falls down. And these came too fast for it to have any meaningful breaks. So if the market's hiccups, this will come pretty quickly. I'm not shorting it based on that. I'm just telling you which levels I'm seeing. So if I'm short Apple, I'm not nervous here. I want to see what happens at the 290. This is for shorter term trading, but it applies to any time frame. I can expand this chart, and I bet you we can see the same type of setups at a different time frame. So on the 5-minute level, it proves the point. And if you want me to draw it for you so you can visually see it, gotta get the scratch pad out. So this is Apple today. Floor, breakout zone, first of all. Floor, so now it's support, and then it's lost support, right? And then it's coming back to the neckline. You know how they say prior support becomes forward resistance until the bulls take it out again? So onus on the bulls to get up of it, get up above it, and then do this. It's Friday, and do this. There'll be resistance here, resistance here. At every ledge, there'll be resistance. If not, they're going to do this and try to hold this one. If they lose this one, they're going to come down to here and try to hold this one. If they do this and then they lose 288, I bet you this will be pretty quick down to here. Still not the end of the world. It's up like a bazillion% and whatever. So this is the concept. Level from one level to the other, and all this is also better if you look at volume profile. So I promised you that it would apply to different time frames. I'm going to just go up in time frames. Okay, this works here. So this is a 15-minute chart, and right here was a point of contention. Failed, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance. Another battle, boom, they took it out. They come back to test it. Success. Now here, failed, right there, 284 and a half. Oh, here's that number again. I didn't plan this, people. 284.5, I said, right? This is about where it is. That's the point of the breakout. I did see that, but this wasn't into my view. So, boom. So instinctively, I picked the right levels because I was doing consistent with the way I look at charts. So if I were to pick a region that's pretty important in the whole thing here, it'll be this candle and this candle. So 282, 283 to 284.5 is a zone where if this falls, let's say bad, hideous news comes out tomorrow on Apple, it should find a break here, and a really good break here at 280. This here is a different story for a different video, but I'll give you a hint. It's volume profile, people. If you don't know this, reach out, because it is like the most important tool on this chart. All right, Nick signing out. Don't forget down below,